rebounding, and then the distribution around for Harvard. Where's the offense going to come from? Long two from Lesman. He's been a lethal shooter his entire Crimson career. Levine trying to make that ball go in the basket. Nelson rips it away from him. Harvard with numbers. Nelson leaves it. Batiste lays it in with the left hand. Nelson. Dribble handoff with Hinton as Michael Zanoni, number 7, is checked into the game for Penn. A rising hit for PJ over Augie Gerhardt. Lesman back up top for Hinton. Long two. Hits from the mid-range. Double-double last night, high off the window. And Kolanowski's pass ripped away by Nelson. Good read by the senior. PJ gets a return feed, a 3 in the air, and he reins it in.
Team getting an early run out, and Penn having to fight their way back.
PJ blocks Roberts. Here comes Hinton, 2-on-1 with Nelson, steps through and lays it in.
Him sitting out most of that second half.
Totally changed the complexion of Harvard's season in that game. Freshman slams on the brakes. Batiste trying again. This time he drills it.
I have to talk to Avery.
Return feed. Ball movement here by Harvard as Spinoso hustles to get back, but Batiste.
Dice game?
No.
One of my favorite dice games. And if you hadn't, helped me go through all of this in advance, I'd be thinking about playing dice in Ireland. My kids cleaned up there last summer.
The doubleheader and having the emotional comeback win over Dartmouth, even though the game ended up not really being all that close. Penn was down for a good chunk of that game. Batiste.
My friend Neil Hughes from Dublin took me to Vegas for that showdown that Rory McIlroy and Sepler against Koepka and DeChambeau.
Yes.
He was
on the right wing. It's an attack from Batiste, leaves it inside, and a lay-in from Hunt.
Well, Spinoso was going that way no matter what. Good cut.
Hunt left open. He hasn't missed from the field, still hasn't.
That may help Penn in their comeback efforts.
Hinton kicks it into the corner. Nelson a 3. That one rolls in. Shooter's roll for the senior, Evan Nelson.
3 spot of being the guy that initiates your offense.
5-point lead for Harvard. Looking to make it 7 is PJ, and he does. Dumps it low for PJ, who's had kind of a quiet second half. Eisenrath finds PJ, and he finishes at the rim to rebuild the lead to 7.
Really good rebound by Augie Gerhardt and then outlet.
Brown leaves inside, stolen away by Hinton. It's a 3-on-none for Harvard. Hinton ahead of the pack, and he flushes it down. Batiste well away from the basket. Hunt trying to get by Roberts. He does, and he scores.
From the 3, but Roberts there to keep it alive. And Spinoso finishing off, having himself a pretty good final weekend at the Palestra.
Nelson to Hinton. Harvard doesn't need 3 here. Hinton hit and hits. Austin Hunt, the first year from Marlborough, Massachusetts, will inbound. And it is tipped into the hands of Nelson. Pull up 3.
Good.
He got it! Tie game at 71. 1.1 left. Brown, 1 dribble to win. Oh, it's short, and we're headed to overtime. Nelson, good find. Hunt swoops in and scores from behind. Looked like Nelson was going to get caught in the air, but Hunt made himself an option.